orphan. I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying that they loved me and they were coming back for me. That was 1922. This is 1933. You here? Get up! Put them things away! Now for this one, shenanigans, you'll scrub that floor and sweep that bed and lock it down. I know. You get down on your knees and you clean up this stuff till it shines from the top of the Chrysler building. Now get to work. Yes, Miss Hannigan. Now! Hurry up! Why any kid will want to be an orphan, I'll never know. It's hard not good for us. It's hard not good for us. We get rich. We get rich. It's hard not good. Time goes to speak of love. It's hard not growing up. That also. It's hard not good.
$8 billion between July and September. But the government also said the economy grew at a robust...
Your days are numbered. All right, breakfast! Hot mush? No, you don't get hot mush this morning. Yeah! There's an order of breakfast. So you work straight through till midnight. Yes, Miss Hannigan. Now line up.
Laundry man.
Morning, Wendell.
Morning, kid. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not. Hey, Aggie. How's the prettiest girl south of 14th Street?
Bundle, still full of that same old malarkey.
Oh, Aggie, why can't I get past first base with you?
Because I'm saving it for my wedding night. Now get out of your damn laundry.
Okay, so long, gorgeous. Merry Christmas.
Annie, you call this clean, Annie? This place looks like a pigsty. Annie, where is that, Annie? Annie ain't here.
She just left. Mr. Bundle is a laundry basket.
Bundles! Police!
Wait for Annie.
license or else be thrown in the pound and put to sleep. Do you understand?
Oh, yes, I'm right. I'll leave with his license.
Now you get inside before you catch your death in this cold weather.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. When I'm stuck in a day that's gray and lonely, I just think of my chance, my friends, my
CBS Radio brings you Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter, Faye, is going to marry Carl Michaels. On Friday, Carl went back to Chicago. But no sooner had Carl...
Don't go back to Chicago. Yeah, come in.
Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yeah?
I'm Lieutenant Ward of the 17th Precinct. We found your runaway. You. She was over in one of them Louisvilles over to the river.
sister. If you're peddling beauty products, I don't need any seed. So get out.
Miss Hannigan, I'm not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks?
The Oliver Warbucks.
I wish those column hands more do-re-mi than Tommy Manville.
I would know. I don't read, Winchell. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to have an orphanage, spend the Christmas holidays with him. And I've come to select one for him.
Are you sure he wouldn't rather have a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. What sort of orphan does he have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly. And intelligent.
Mississippi. Capital M-I-double-S-I-double-S-I-double-P-I. Mississippi.
And cheerful.
Shut up!
And how old? Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9, or 10, or 11. Yes, 11 would be perfect. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
11 redheads. Sorry, we don't have any like that around here.
What about this child right here?
Annie, I know you wouldn't want Annie. She's a drunk and a liar. Yes, a drunk and a liar.
Yes, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Annie, come here. Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' house?
I would love to. I would really love to.
Hold it, sister. You can have anyone in the whole orphanage except Annie.
Why?
I just told you
Miss
she...
Hannigan, I suppose it has something to do with the laundry bags of police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans and sign it.
I'll sign it. I don't need to yell at you along with. Annie, you want? Annie, you get.
It's Annie I want.
Oh, boy.
So if you'll just get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
Coat? She don't have no coat.
Okay, then we'll go to the best and buy you a warm winter coat. But come along, dear. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting.
Oh, boy, I can hardly believe it.
She can hardly believe it.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. It's season's greetings.
See your greetings.
Hey, kids, I'm getting out of prison. I'll write to you.
Get away! Get away! Someday I'll land in that nut house with all the nuts in the swirl. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of little girl.
4 times. Now, first things first. Has the painting arrived from Paris?
Yes, sir. We're just about to hang it down.
Yes. No, I don't think so. Grace?
Yes, sir.
Messages?
Yes, sir. President Roosevelt's house. He would like you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow. Anyone else?
John D. Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent? What did Harpo want?
He didn't say.
Wait a minute. Maybe I could learn to live with this thing. Hang it in the hall.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yes. I'll let my smoking jacket and my brown velvet pants. Yes.
Mr. Warbucks, I'd like you to meet...
And this is you.
Yes, sir.
I won't be having any dinner tonight. I've got hours of paperwork to get through.
Yes, sir.
And Grace, I'll need you for dictation.
Yes, sir.
Now, Grace, if you'll get your notebook, we'll start with... Who is that?
This is Annie, sir. The orphan who will be with us for the Christmas holiday.
The orphan? But that's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's your last name, child?
Oh, mine's just Annie, sir. Mr. Warbucks. I haven't got any last name that I know of.
So you're just Annie, huh?
Just Annie, sir.
I don't suppose you'd like to meet Lou Gehrig.
Oh, boy, sure. Who's Lou Gehrig?
I couldn't be happier that you'll be spending the Christmas holidays with us. Now, Grace, if you'll get your notebook, we'll start with the figures on iron ore shipments from Toledo to... What are we supposed to do with this child?
It's the first night here, sir.
It is? Oh. Annie, your first night here. I suppose we ought to do something special for you. Why don't you sit down? Annie, would you like to go to a movie?
Gosh, sure, Mr. Warbucks. I'd love to. I mean, I've heard a lot about it, but I've never been to one.
Never?
No, sir.
Well, then we'll have to do something about that right away. And nothing but the best for you, Annie. You'll go to the Roxy. Then an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, forget about dictation for tonight. Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir. Gee.
Is something the matter, Annie?
Oh, no, sir. It's just, gee.
What is it? You don't want to go to the Roxy?
Oh, no, sir. I want to go. It's just, well, I thought you were taking me.
Me? Oh, no. I'm afraid I'll be far too busy tonight to.
Gee.
You see, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, making an inspection tour of my factories. Or what's left of my factories with this damn depression. And when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation that has...
Oh, sure, I know. Sir, Bernard LaRouche is calling.
Good.
Oops. Sorry about that, sir.
Hello, Barney. No, I got in an hour ago. Detroit and Chicago. Barney, I didn't like what I saw out there. Factories shut down. My factory shut down. You're darn tootin'. When I'm not making money, nobody is. And damn it, Barney, your pal Roosevelt has got to do something drastic. He's got to come up with a new plan, a new approach, a new something. Yes, I'll talk to you about it. Come over tonight. We can talk about I can show you Barney, make it tomorrow. Tonight I've got a date to go to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11.
I was mistaken. She's 11. Bye, Barney. Drake! Yes, Coach! Yes, Grace, you'll come too, of course.
Yes, sir.
Will you be
Bridgeport. And why sing? What is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. And why sing? I go years without you. Then I can't get enough of cab drivers answering back in language far from pure. Enough of frankfurters answering back, brother, you know you're in NYC. Too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late. I'm so again on NYC. Come on, you slow folks. We gotta get to the Roxy before the prices change.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
I am. Farrell, you're early. 1 week. What's wrong? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
Oh no, on the contrary. Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie. And Annie is having the time of her life.
How nice.
She and Mr. Warbucks are practically inseparable. They go everywhere together. To the Roxy, to the stock exchange. You'll never guess that they had lunch yesterday.
The Waldorf?
No, the Auto Man.
The Auto Man?
She never takes off her new coat. Just loves it.
Never?
Never. Miss Hannigan, I have attended papers signed and delivered to Mr. Donatelli at Fort Orphan by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that, guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her.
How nice. How wonderful. Let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be Warbucks' kid, the daughter of a millionaire.
Oh, no, no, no. The daughter of a billionaire.
A billionaire?
And Mr. Warbucks told me to come down here in person to tell you that Annie will never be coming back to the orphanage.
Never? Oh, my. Could you excuse me for 1 moment, please?
Okay?
Oh, yes, of course. Is there any more wonderful news?
I told you about the coat, didn't I?
Oh, yes, sir. You told me about the coat.
Well then, good day, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good day.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oops, pardon me, toots. Ah, yes, sis, long time no see.
My God, Rooster, it never rains, but it pours. They finally let you out of Leavenworth?
I got 6 months off for good behavior.
Yeah, what's it for this time?
Some old geezer from yonder said I swum I was under $100.
Oh, yeah? Why did you say that?
'Cause the monster's winning the money was not $100.
Hey, Aggie, like to meet a new friend of mine from
Jersey City.
Jersey City, Miss Clearly St. Regis.
I'm named after your hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Will, sis?
Yeah, I'm nuts about her. Rooster, do me a favor. Get out and take these Regis here with you.
Oh, come on, sis.
Can it, Rooster? Looking for another handout, huh?
Nah, I got $80 coming mail Thursday, so all I need is 10 to tell me over.
Not even 1 nickel for the subway, Rooster.
A $5, Aggie.
Huh. I gotta laugh. Thought you're big time, you'd be living in clover.
This ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
I got a steady salary, free food, gas, and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Oh, Aggie, how did two hanging kids ever end up like this? On the skids. I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
She said, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rule book.
You stack the aces.
You roll the dice. Mother dear,
Oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice
Aggie, who's that blonde I bumped into when I come in? Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks. The Oliver Warbucks? The millionaire? Not the billionaire, you dumb hotel. She works on a mansion on Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue? He don't live on Fifth Avenue.
He don't? Well, where does he live?
Looked like she had a couple dollars.
She works for a mansion on Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue? Still live on Fifth Avenue?
He don't?
It ain't fair how we squash for 3 or 4 bucks. Well, she gets 4 bucks.
Oh, that little brat! It ain't fair this here life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady,
To get more bucks.
instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us? Tell her.
Give you one guess.
Yes.
I've never asked for any man's help, and I never will. But I'm telling you that you've got to do something and do it damn fast. Fine, I'll talk to you about it on Friday. Good. And listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and you and Mrs. Roosevelt come here Christmas Eve for dinner on your way to Hyde Park. Wonderful. Good Goodbye, Mr. President. If I thought he was gonna say yes, I never would have asked. Grace, call Al Smith and find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
And make a note. Friday morning, 11 a.m., meeting at the White House with President Roosevelt. The package from Tiffany?
Yes, sir. Arrived this morning.
Fine, I'm going to give this thing to her and then tell Annie that I want to adopt her. Where is Annie?
She's upstairs writing a note to her friends at the orphanage. Shall I have a drink in it?
Fine. Damn.
Oh, you don't have to be nervous, sir. Annie's gonna be the happiest little girl in the world.
Damn right she is, and I'm not nervous. Now get her down here.
Yes, sir. Drake!
Yes, miss.
Mr. Warbucks is the Annie now.
Yes, miss. Miss Annie,
Yes, Mr. Gray?
Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Gray.
Hi, Annie. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. And how are you?
Good. Annie, the time has come for the two of us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Of course not. Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
Annie, I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both of my parents died before I was 10, and I made a promise to myself that someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 20, I made my first million. And in 10 years, I turned that into 100 million. And in those days, that was a lot of money. Anyway, Annie, making money is all I've ever given a damn about. And I might as well tell you I was ruthless to those I had to climb over to get to the top, because I always believed one thing. You don't have to be nice to the people you meet on the way up if you're not going back down again. Anyway, Annie, lately I've realized something. No matter how many Duesenbergs you've got, if you're all alone and have no one to share your life with, then you might as well be broke and back in Hell's Kitchen. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, Annie?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I guess not.
Damn. Annie, I was in Tiffany's the other day and I picked this up for you. Had it engraved.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me. Oh, gee.
It's a silver locket. I noticed that old one you've been wearing and I thought, I gotta get that kid a new locket. We'll just take this old one off and...
No, please don't make me take my locket off. I don't want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
This locket. My mother and father left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. And there was a note with it. They're coming back for me. And, oh, sure, I know. Being here with you for Christmas, I'm real lucky. But I don't know how to say it. The one thing that I want more than anything in the world, more than anything else, is to find my real mother and father. And be like other kids with folks of my own.
Annie, I'll find your parents. I'll find them for you. I'll get her a brandy.
Miss Annie, you just, any minute to find your parents. Mr. Warbucks is the man.
Nothing to worry about, dear. Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father, even if he has to put every man in his organization on the job. Even if he has to pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations.
J. Edgar, this is Warbucks. I want 50 of your best G-men. A day, a week, a month, for however long it takes. Put them on vacation and I'll pay for it. I'll pay all costs. And Jay, I want Gunderson. Well, just take him off the Dillinger case. And give me your locket.
Oh, Mr. Warbucks, I told you that
I know, but J. Edgar thinks it might be our best clue. Watch, Annie. You may be meeting our parents sooner than you think.
Really?
Really.
Oh, boy, I gotta write a letter about this kid. And Mr. Warbucks says that I'll be meeting my mother and father within a couple of days. So, maybe now it's time that maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me
activities.
Maybe now this spring, the last one of its kind. Please won't you come get your baby,
Thank you, Annie. On America's favorite radio program, The Occident's Hour of Smiles, starring your old softie, Bert Healy. A moment of tears.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
But still, remember, folks.
Smile, darn ya, smile!
Right, Wacky. Smile, darn ya, smile.
Say, who's that who just walked into our WEAS studio? Why, it's none other than that wealthy industrialist and Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Warbucks.
Good evening, Oliver Warbucks. It's nice of you to drop by.
Good evening, Bert Healy. It's nice to be here.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand that you have something to tell the folks at home about wonder little Annie here.
Yes, Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's Municipal Orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bert Healy. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I am offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove that they are Annie's parents.
Wow! $50,000? Wow, Oliver Warbucks.
Oh boy, 50,000 smackers! Shh, quiet, Wacky, this is no joke. I know, Mr. McQuacken, everything you say is no joke, and you move your lips, too.
So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WEAF, New York, or directly to him at
my home, Bert Healy, 987 5th Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 5th Avenue, New York, New York. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you, Bert Healy. And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all-new Occident toothpaste with Miracle K64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening. Good night, Bert Healy.
Good night, Oliver Warbucks. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you.
So get in touch right away, you hear?
Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say accident.
Oh, X, Y, D, E, N, T.
The toothpaste of the stars to make your teeth Hollywood bright. So, for all of the Hour of Smiles family, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie, the lovely Boylan sisters, Fred McCracken,
And Wacky, and Jim Johnson, radio's only masked announcer.
this is Bert Healy saying, hey, Hobbleman, hey, Dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be Beau Brummely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what you're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Ready or not, here he goes. Listen, Bert, tap his smiling toes.
The lovely Boylan sisters.
Your clothes may be Beau Brummely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed. You're never dressed without an F-I-L.
Smile, darn you, smile. Yes, this is your old softy, Mrs. Healy's boy Bert, saying until next week, same time, same station, bonsoir, buenas noches, good night, buonasera, and gosh, I almost forgot, good night.
Annie on the radio, coast to coast. She's favorite.
Gee, I wish I was on the radio.
Me too. And that's me. You want to be on the dumb old radio?
I do, so for all the Hour of Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying, hey, Hobbleman, hey, Dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your
Are you the lady that works at this here orphanage?
Yeah. Oh, Rail, I'm scared. Something could have happened to her.
Oh, Shirley, it's going to be all right, Shirley. She's going to be here and she's going to be ours again. Ma'am, was you working here 11 years ago?
Yeah.
We had terrible troubles back then, and we had to leave our baby here on the front stoop.
Our little girl, our Annie.
Annie? You're Annie's parent?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
Please, nothing's happened to her.
Annie's parent, huh? Where do you say you come from again?
We come from a little farm up in Canada where they grow lots of chickens and ducks and geese and roosters.
God, Rooster, I'd never guessed it's you in 100 years.
Oh, Jackie, we're for Warbucks, too.
Get up, that's 50,000 business.
This is going to be the best bungo job ever. I know a guy out in Brooklyn who can dock up a fake birth certificate or any other papers you want. But we need your help, Aggie, for details about Annie that can help us pull this thing off.
Sure, I can help you a lot. But what's in it for me?
Three-way split, Aggie.
Half. Half. Half.
Half. Straight down the middle. 25 grand each. We gotta do it fast, Aggie. Give him some of the old rooster razzle. In and out. 2 or 3 minutes at the most. We get the kid, we get the money, we get the hell out of town.
The kid. That's the problem. What do we do with her afterward?
That's no problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears. For good. We get the money, we get the 50 grand, and we blow this crummy town. And Lil and I will meet ya.
Where? Ah, yeah.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, Mr. Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? Well, shall we begin?
Annie, if you'll wait outside, I'll...
No, Oliver. Let her stay. Having a child on hand will keep us on our best behavior.
Annie?
Harold, I don't even want to hear so much as a gosh out of you. Oliver, you know everyone, of course. But Annie, let me introduce you. Secretary of Labor Perkins, Secretary of State Hall, Acting Secretary of the Treasury Morgenthau, Secretary of the Interior Ickes, and my friend and aide, Mr. Lewis Howes. Now, Oliver, since you stand for those few happy Americans who have any money left, I'd like to begin with your view on matters.
Certainly, Mr. President. In the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this nation is business. And for the good of you, the American people, Wall Street, and me, we've got to get my factories back open and those workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work and at least 50 million Americans with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. The dispatches in Germany are becoming more and more disturbing each day. There could be war.
Germany, hell, people are starving in this country.
Harold, I know that, but in the long run...
Cordell, for people who are starving, there is no long run.
The problem is, it's all happening at once. Stock market did not a nosedive. Sit-down strikes, riots, floods, dust storms, and the FBI still hasn't caught Dillinger.
Well, at least we all agree on one thing. The situation is hopeless, and getting worse.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow will be sun.
Quiet, little girl.
Harold? Now, what were you saying, Annie? No, go ahead. It's still a free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow. Clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's none. But a sensible day goes straight and lonely. And the sun rises and drinks and
Harold Lake, stand up.
What?
You heard me. Stand up. Now, Harold, sing.
Sing?
Yes, sing. I have just decided that my administration is going to be crazy. It's going to be optimistic about the future of this country. Now, sing.
Really, Preston, you know that
Sing. Louder, Harold.
Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be
Perkins.
Just thinking about tomorrow. Clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's
The day that's gray and lonely. I just take up my chin and grin and sigh. My friends, everyone, all it gets to over. Sing.
tomorrow. So you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a
Ah, yes. Excuse me, everyone. This isn't for me. It's for you, Oliver, from your Secretary of New York. Hundreds of couples jamming street outside house, all claiming to be Annie's parents, have begun to scream, suggest your immediate return to New York. Signed, Grace Barrow.
It looks as though the hour of smile has more listeners than we thought, huh, Annie?
Gee, hundreds of couples. One of them is bound to be my mother and father.
Well, Oliver, as much as I've enjoyed your company, and especially yours, Annie, I suspect you'd better get back to New York.
Yes, Mr. President, if you don't mind. Annie?
Vice President, and thank you.
No, thank you, Annie. You're the kind of person a president should have around.
Mr. President, what if we set up 100 or 1,000 federal projects?
Deals! Highways!
New post offices.
And put the unemployed to work building them.
We create 5 million new jobs within 6 months. And the weekly paychecks we get all the unemployed on refunds of back-paying taxes.
We built a country so strong that nobody, including Chancellor Hoover, could ever beat us in a war.
FBI caught babyface Nelson. Bound to catch Dillinger. Mr. President, what we have to give this country is nothing less than a new outlook,
A new vision.
A new approach.
A new concept.
a new dedication,
A new horizon.
A new spirit.
A new edge.
A new deal. My friends, I was right the first time. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Everyone, tomorrow,
tomorrow, $246.
Oh, liars. Drake, I never realized there were so many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them were from the Bronx, miss.
Where are they, Miss Girl? Where are all the people? Gone, dear. Come and gone. All liars and fake. After nothing but the $50,000. Oh, gee.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. I'm sorry, Annie. I was sure one of them was going to be my mother and father.
Don't worry, Annie. I'm expecting word from the FBI any minute, and that should give us a good clue on who your parents might be. Agent Gunderson is expecting word about your locket any time now.
Mr. Warbucks, sir, this just came from the FBI.
Ah, yes. Agent Gunderson has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy.
That sort of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket?
Yes, over 90,000 were made and sold.
Gee.
Annie, I'm afraid that the gist of all this is that Agent Gunderson doesn't think there's a chance in a million of locating your parents through the locket. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, gee, you did the best you could. If you can't find my parents, then nobody can. And I guess if kids can get along without parents, you didn't turn out so bad. You got everything. All them Duesenbergs hanging on the wall. Excuse me, sir. I'll go check out the dinner menu.
Annie, will you sit down? Annie, a Duesenberg is a car, and Lou Gehrig is the first baseman for the New York Yankees. And there's something else you should know. You see, I want to, well, I mean that I think that... Grace!
Yes, sir.
Do you have those legal papers I gave you the other day?
Yes, sir. I'll get them right away.
No, Grace, I want you to stay a minute. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
Well, if I can't have my real mother and father, then there's nobody else in the whole world I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake!
Yes, sir.
Call Justice Brandeis and ask him to come sign the adoption papers.
Yes, sir.
Grace, I want you to tell Mrs. Pugh there'll be a house full of guests. We'll eat flowers, champagne, caviar.
And cheese.
Cheese?
Yes, cheese. You know, cheese.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption, it's going to be a celebration. And you can have anyone in the world you want to come to it. Who would you like? Andrew Mellon? Lou Gehrig? Madam Shankarshak?
Anyone in the world? No. I like Miss Farrell here, and Mr. Drake, and Mrs. Pugh. And well, I guess I like everybody.
Of course. Right? Yes. Tell the staff to get sit down. They're going to be the guests and anything comes. Yes.
Oh, I can get it.
Oh, Annie, I'm afraid it'll be far too late tonight. But I tell you what, we'll have everyone here from the orphanage in the morning for a great big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan, too.
Miss Hannigan, too. Why not? Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm lucky as a kid.
Together at last, together forever. We're tying our knots, they never get better. I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue. I don't need anything but you. You wrap me around that cute little finger. You made life a song, you made me the singer.
catch our Annie. But the lady there said our Annie was up here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I've dreamed of holding you in my arms again.
Mr. Mudge, where were you on the night that Annie was?
Here's something you wouldn't know about. But when we left Annie at the orphanage, we gave her half of a silver locket and kept the other half. So,
Ralph, look! Annie's wearing it!
and here's the part we cut. Yes, it fits perfectly.
Oh, thank God, Ralph, she's our Annie.
She seems to be.
She is. She is. Well, if you'll be getting Annie's things together, we'll be taking her along.
Take her!
No!
Mr. Mudge, what about some money?
Money? Well, we ain't got much, but we'd be glad to give you whatever.
You mean that you haven't heard I offered a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove that they are Annie's parents?
No, sir. We don't know nothing about no money. Anyway, we don't want no money.
Right, we don't want no money for Annie.
On the other hand, Cheryl, remember that little farm down in New Jersey? With $50,000, we could afford to bring Annie up right. In the country, with fresh air, fresh eggs.
Fresh ham.
Fresh ham. Certified, huh? All I have to do is make it out to myself.
That's right, tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, you won't mind if Annie spends the night here until tomorrow, Christmas. Then you can come pick up her things and the check.
Oh, well, if that's what you prefer, sir, well, I think we should be getting back to the hotel now, Cheryl. Bye, Annie.
Bye, Annie, love.
Until tomorrow, you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Bye, all. Oops. Pardon me, Toots. Merry Christmas.
Season's greetings.
Well, this certainly is wonderful news.
Yes, wonderful news.
Annie has found her parents, and they seem to be very nice people.
Yes, very nice.
You're lucky, Annie. Yeah, right, lucky. Just me. New Jersey.
Great! Just champagne. We must celebrate because it's Christmas Eve and we've just had the most wonderful news. Annie has found her parents and Franklin Roosevelt has come up with the New Deal. Yes, this year certainly has been a turning point in all of our lives.
Your parents seem very nice, Annie.
Annie, why do you look so down? You found your parents, and they are nice people.
And New Jersey is a nice place. I propose a toast to Annie Mudge.
To Annie Mudge.
Annie!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I seem to have the same effect on everyone.
I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, see Mr. Mudge. I don't know where I've seen him, but I have a strange feeling he's not.
Mr. President, Franklin, I need your help.
Of course, Oliver. Whatever I can do for you.
tell you, and he's going to help me tell it to you. Franklin?
Merry Christmas, Mr. President.
Merry Christmas, Annie. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, sir.
Franklin?
Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Cooper telephoned me with some very sad news. Through the handwriting and the paper on your note, he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, we already know that. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear. Your parents aren't Ralph and Shirley Mudge. They're David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Where are they?
And they're...
Annie, your mother and father passed away a very long time ago.
You mean they're dead? Are you all right, dear? Yes, because I guess I always knew that my folks were dead. Because I knew that they loved me, so they would have come for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
And I love you too. Now, who the heck is Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Daddy, girl, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Well, the birth certificate could have easily been forged. But the thing is, they knew about the locket.
The locket, that's your key.
But nobody knew about the locket except for us, of course, and the FBI.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan and the children from the orphanage, sir.
Show them in. Miss Hannigan, I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here. I don't know you anywhere. You're out of the Warbucks, right?
Miss Hannigan, allow me to introduce you to everybody. You know my secretary, Grace Farrell, of course. And this is the President of the United States. And this is my butler, Grace.
Hi, kids.
Great place. Ugh, who want to live in this dump?
Hey, kids, presents here for everybody.
Oh my goodness!
Mr. Warbucks, sir. This just came from a special message from the FBI.
Finally, comes the dawn. Now it all fits together.
Annie, come take a look at this.
Listen. Who would have guessed?
Mr. Warbucks, sir. Ralph and Shirley Mudge.
Show them in.
With pleasure.
Good morning. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
There she is, Cheryl, our little girl.
Your little girl.
Well, we don't want to bother you on Christmas. We just come to pick up Annie, her suitcase, and... oh, the check.
The check. I'd almost forgotten. Here it is. $50,000 certified.
Certified. Paid to the order of Ralph Mudge.
Read it again.
Paid to the order of... the jig is up!
Yes, the jig is up, Daniel Francis Hannigan.
Also known as Brewster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny. Such a dick.
Franklin, I believe that fraud is a federal offense, and your Secret Service men have the power to arrest.
Yes, Oliver, they do. Louis, turn them over.
Yes, sir.
And I believe you'll find this woman is their accomplice.
Me? I've never seen these people till yesterday.
Aw, get off it, Aggie!
Yeah, Aggie, Blue and I are taking a boss, so are you.
Mr. Warbucks! Oliver, I've done nothing to you. I've always been...
The jig is up.
Annie, tell them how nice I've always been to you.
I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but
beginning of a